What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Tide, and today I've got some bright pink colors in the background, some happy colors, because the second weekend of the Black Ops Cold War beta could not have gone better. It was so much different from the first weekend that I had to make a short video on the fact of the matter. The gameplay you're watching is, of course, from the second weekend. After they unlocked all of the attachments on all of the weapons, I started using some different attachment and weapon combos. So I'm using the Type 63, which is a semi-automatic weapon, which I couldn't have even dreamed of using in the first weekend of the beta, with the shotgun secondary, the Gallo, which absolutely needs to be nerfed. Treyarch, I don't know what you're smoking over there, but I don't think you've made a balanced semi-auto shotgun in the last 10 years, and someone needs to get on that, because the Gallo is immediately one of the best guns in the game once all the attachments are unlocked, and everybody knows it. But I wanted to talk about the connections today, because the connections in weekend one were the #1 problem that I had with that weekend of the beta, which was surprising to me because I thought it was a skill-based matchmaking issue. But quite honestly, I feel like I've been playing against the same skill level players in the second weekend of the beta, but I have more of a fighting chance because the connections are so much better. So in the first weekend, there was a lot of laggy issues. There was people stutter stepping, there was frame dropping, there was just gunfights that felt abnormal, where I would shoot at them and I'd have such a distinct advantage over them, and they'd just soak up bullets, turn around and kill me anyways, and I had no chance. I was actually worried about going into gunfights, which I'm a pretty confident Call of Duty player, but in weekend one of the beta, I didn't want to shoot at people. I would literally sit in a corner and wait for people to walk past me before I'd come out to try to shoot at them. I wouldn't be facing people head on because I knew the cowboy method of let's both stand in the middle of the street and draw our guns at dawn and try to fight each other. It would never work for me in the first weekend of the beta, especially if you were going up against multiple enemies at once. That was basically an impossibility. Whereas in the second weekend of the beta, the connections are so much better, and I can't even describe the feeling of the sluggishness in the first weekend to how quick and snappy and Call of Duty-y the second weekend was. The first weekend I described as similar to Apex Legends in that everything that you do has weight to it. Like, there's a lot of movement issues. It felt really slow, like you're running through mud. And then you go to the second weekend and it's back to Call of Duty again. For lack of a better description, because I know this description is lacking quality, because I can't exactly quantify the changes that were made or the difference itself, it just feels so much better. I know that adjusting the dead zone settings and some of the other settings in the settings menu, which I made a video on, that did make a huge difference in the movement quality of the game and just the visual quality overall. Adjusting your field of view and things like that makes a huge difference, and I still stand by the changes that I made in the settings in that video, which I'll link in the description. But the difference that they made on the back end between weekend one and weekend two adjusted the gunfights, and it made everything more predictable. That familiar feeling that we all know from Call of Duty is back in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, and it feels great. I played maybe 1 or 2 games on my stream, and I had people asking me, what do you think about the second weekend? What do you think about the beta? And I was like, oh my god, it's so much better than the first weekend. And I've had more fun playing these first 2 games than I had playing 4 days last week. It's insane how much better the game is. Now, it goes without saying that there are still issues with the game itself, with particular game modes, with balancing the weapons, and certain problems that they have with different little aspects of the game. The overall gameplay has been overhauled and it feels so much better, but there are still a lot of things that we can talk about this beta, things that they should probably improve. I actually have a full notes page, just a list of things. This is all just notes from the beta. I'm going to translate this into about 3 or 4 videos over the next week or 2 to come before the launch of the game, but I wanted to just have a video today, a short one, just to let you guys know that it's quite a lot more enjoyable. I had a lot more fun in the second weekend, and I'm excited for this year, and I will be grinding for the maximum camo this year on my Twitch channel, so definitely follow me on Twitch. The links are in the descriptions down below. As soon as the game comes out, I plan to be within the first 100 people, because being the first is going to be ridiculous, but first 100 people to have the maximum camo in the world. So I'll be grinding probably 8-hour streams every day from the day that the game comes out, so tune into my Twitch channel for that. But until next time, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you're new, and I will catch you guys on the next video.